Hello and welcome to South First. I'm Anusha Ravi Sood and you're watching State of Play, a weekly roundup of all things politics and policy from the southern part of India. On this episode of State of Play, we speak about a national highway, two states, and the election of a new member of parliament that has given rise to several questions on what primarily is the interest of Karnataka state government. Welcome to the show. National Highway 766. It cuts right through the heart of Bandipur National Park in Karnataka. This national highway connects Kerala's Wayanad to Karnataka's Chamarajnagara and Mysuru, and it is an important, extremely crucial highway. However, since 2009, there has been a ban, a court mandated ban on night travel on this highway, except for four buses, state owned buses, each from Karnataka and Kerala. Why is this suddenly in the news now? Because the same highway that passes through Bandipur National Park that has a night travel ban has become a nightmare to environmentalists, conservationists in Karnataka. All thanks to a petition that has been filed afresh in the Supreme Court in an ongoing case by a private resident in Kerala demanding that the number of vehicles, number of buses that are allowed to travel in the night be increased. Karnataka had initially responded to that petition, vehemently opposing any kind of change to status quo. But what kick-started this entire row is the fact that the Forest Department withdrew this petition. Although Forest Minister Ishwar Kandre insists that withdrawal of this petition was on the basis of a technicality because the person who filed the petition is not an authority to do so, and the state government is going to file a fresh response to this petition with data. There are doubts creeping in the minds of people of Karnataka. And this creeping doubt comes with good reason. During the Wayanad by-election campaign, its newly elected MP, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who made her electoral debut from Kerala's Wayanad, spoke about interacting with Karnataka and ensuring this night ban will be lifted. Had it been just this candidate who was talking to her constituents who wanted to win an election said this or promised a lifting of this night ban, perhaps it wouldn't have bothered people too much. But her statement got the backing of Karnataka's Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar, who was campaigning for her and insisted that they will work towards lifting this night ban in the interest of both Kerala and Karnataka's relations. Now you may ask, what is the problem if you just allow vehicles to pass through? The night ban in Bandipur was enforced after a detailed study was undertaken on the impact of night traffic in ecologically sensitive zone like Bandipur, which is home not just to hundreds of species of trees, 200 plus species of birds, several species of mammals, of animals, but also home to endangered species like tigers. When vehicular movement was allowed in Bandipur, there were several instances of roadkills. I don't even know if you can really call it a roadkill because we have taken over the forest, built roads there, and expect the animals to know that human need comes before their own lives. Consider this for a number. Just between 2005 and 2007, just in 2 years, more than 280 animals fell victim to speeding vehicles inside Bandipur National Park in the night. I'm not even talking about reptiles or birds, their numbers are even higher. Just mammals, more than 280 mammals killed due to night traffic in Bandipur in a span of just 2 years. It was data like this that was collected not just by Forest Department officials, but also by private citizens, those involved in the work of conservation, those involved in the work of environmental protection. All of them came together to present these numbers to the state government, after which Karnataka decided it was high time that a ban during night was imposed. Kerala naturally has vehemently opposed it. This entire case even went to court, and the court mandated a ban on night traffic with exceptions of four buses, state run buses from both Kerala and Karnataka, respectively. Also, this ban is lifted for emergency purposes for emergency response vehicles like ambulance, fire service personnel, etc. So then, since 2009, a night traffic ban between 9 p.m. in the night and 6 a.m. in the morning has been in force. This forest range touches three different states: Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala. Tamil Nadu has had no issues with this ban. In fact, they also shut the forest gates down when at around 9 p.m. when traffic is supposed to come to a standstill or halt, or no traffic is allowed inside the forest area. Karnataka has also diligently imposed this ban, but Kerala has always had an issue with it, and they point to logistical and economic reasons. In fact, to solve this problem, Karnataka has built an alternate route where traffic is allowed 24/7. Fully aware that entirely stopping traffic or connectivity between two states will be problematic, Karnataka devised, developed, and even built a road that connects Mysuru to Wayanad via Hunsur, Gonikoppa, Kutta, and Sultan Batteri. Yes, it is about 35 kilometers longer, but that is a very small price to pay to protect wildlife, was the argument made not just by forest department officials but also by wildlife conservationists. So now you must ask, why then, if a ban was imposed in 2009, is this issue becoming such a big concern in Karnataka? Well, like I said, it has got to do with a petition that the Karnataka government has withdrawn and now insist it is going to officially collate data to back its stance and file a fresh response to an interlocutory petition filed by an a private person from Kerala, demanding the increase in number of vehicles passing through Bandipur in the night between Karnataka and Kerala, at least during festivals and special occasions. Environmentalists believe that the Karnataka state government is not coming out to explain its stance clearly on this issue. For a very long time, Karnataka's stance on Bandipur night travel ban has been clear. The state supports it. In fact, the state has not just data on the reduction of road kills ever since this ban was implemented, but also the health of the entire ecosystem improving. Any forest expert will tell you nighttime is when the forest comes alive. Animals travel kilometers together in search of resources, food, water, prey. And most of this travel happens during the night. If traffic is allowed in such a sensitive ecological zone like Bandipur, it not just puts the lives of animals, birds, reptiles at risk, but also disturbs an entire ecology. Karnataka's opposition party leaders and environmental activists alike point out to the timing. Since 2009, Kerala has been opposing this night ban, but now, ever since the election of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, it seems that state has seen a window of opportunity to arm twist Karnataka into accommodating its request to lift this night ban or at least increase traffic during the night in Bandipur. The fact that Karnataka's politicians of the Congress, ministers including, are not responding or not answering direct questions on this issue has only made matters worse. Without responding to direct questions, they are simply allowing a lot to be imagined. And what citizens of Karnataka and those specially concerned about environment of Karnataka are assuming does not paint the Congress government in a good picture. The people of Karnataka elected the Siddaramaiah-led Congress government in a landslide result in the 2023 assembly elections. As an elected government, the Congress government in Karnataka has a responsibility towards the entire state, just as much as the Kerala government has a responsibility towards its own people. It makes sense why the Kerala government, led by Pinarayi Vijayan, wants this night ban on Bandipur to be removed. That is in the best interest of Kerala. But that is not the same case for Karnataka. As elected representatives of Karnataka, the Siddaramaiah government, the entire cabinet, and perhaps even the Congress party that has gotten such a huge mandate has a responsibility towards the people of Karnataka as well as its flora and fauna. If the Bandipur night ban is productive for Karnataka, is protecting Karnataka's interests, then this government will have to put the interests of the people of Karnataka ahead of its political interests. There is a reason why I said political interest. This entire debate is being spoken about in the context of the upcoming Kerala Assembly election. The Congress, which has been in the opposition for 2 terms now, is raring to come back and form the government. It has lost key leaders like Oman Chandy and is now depending on this severe anti incumbency against the incumbent Pinarayi Vijayan led LDF government in Kerala. Considering that a tall leader of the Congress like Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is an MP from Kerala, the Congress believes it has a lot to gain if it did accommodate requests of the people of Kerala and prioritized the interests of the people of Kerala, considering the elections that are around the corner. While politically, removing the Bandipur night travel ban may benefit the Congress, it would definitely be detrimental to the interests of Karnataka and her people. Environmentalists in Karnataka are angry, so much so that they want the government to categorically state transparently what its stance on this entire issue is. Some environmentalists, like Joseph Hoover, have even gone one step ahead to criticize the government for prioritizing political interest. In fact, he insists that several political parties have vested interests in keeping night traffic in Bandipur going. Although there is no independent verification or evidence, environmentalists like Joseph Hoover insist that removing of the night ban in Bandipur will lead to severe law and order issues as well. He and several like him believe that it will allow for more smuggling, poaching, illegal trade. Environmentalists are clear about one thing. If Karnataka government led by the Congress does not make its stance clear and does not ensure that the night ban on traffic in Bandipur continues, they will be up in arms protesting against the Siddaramaiah government. After all, a political party's interests cannot trump the larger interests of a state. The question is now very simple. Will the state government in Karnataka categorically reject any attempt to remove the ban on night travel in Bandipur, whether or not the Congress as a party wants to do it? Karnataka and Telangana, two other southern states, are extremely crucial for the Congress party for its election expenditure. These are the two states where the Congress party is in power, and these are the two states where the party has extremely influential, even rich leaders. Take, for example, DK Shiv Kumar, who's among the richest MLAs in the entire country. The Congress party is dependent on its leaders, their resources in these two states already. When the Congress party is already dependent on these two states or the leaders of these two states to fight elections, even in a state like Kerala, can they really expect governments to put their interests ahead of the state's needs? That is the question. Until next week, when we come to you with another topic, another analysis, do stay tuned. Thank you for watching South First.